Eagle 7 here. Just wanted to make a quick video on hovering again. I see a lot of comments on my YouTube channel about the difficulty in hovering the Apache. People are over controlling it. They're asking what kind of flight gear joysticks I'm using, what my settings are. So I want to go over those really quickly. I'm using a Wing Orion joystick, the Wing F18 Orion throttle, and a Logitech or Cytec pair of cheap rudder pedals. I did do the 3D modification. They are the Cessna pedals, so you can put your heels on the floor and use the meaty part of your foot behind your toes. So it does make the rudder control a little bit better with the 3D printed mod, and I have a video on my channel about that showing you the rudder pedals. You can look at that. Let's go ahead and look at the control settings that I have. I don't have many curves in here. Let's go to Access Commands. And you'll see the collective is stock. I have nothing. It's 0, 100, 100, and 0. My rudder pedals are 0, 100, 100, and 0. They're stock. There's no curvatures or anything in there. And then my joystick, I have a dead zone of 2 and a curvature of 10, and the X and Y saturations are 100, and that's the same for the roll as well. It's the same, 2, 100, 100, and 10. So as you remember in my first video, we talked about lifting it up into a hover. Everything is very, very fine movements. If you take a look at the joystick box, if you're moving the aircraft joystick like this, that's way too much. You're going to over control it. The second thing that we talked about was getting it light on the wheels. So if I don't put any control inputs in and I just lift up on the collective, you're going to see the nose is going to go to the right. Okay? That's because the main rotor blade's going to the left, right? Counterclockwise, anti-clockwise. So the fuselage wants to go in the other direction. So we talked about anticipating that. So we know that's going to happen. So what we want to do is, remember, get it light on the skids, or wheels in this case, old habits. And you see the fuselage starts to move. It's right about there. We want to just before it rotates, we want to stop. Now it's just light on the wheels, right? So from here, we're going to anticipate left pedal, left cyclic. Right? Now, the inputs that we initially put in when we're anticipating, it may not be enough left pedal. It may be too much left pedal. Again, there's no set amount, but that's a starting point. So let's go ahead and anticipate a little left pedal. You can see up there on the joystick panel there, you can see it moving. So let's just anticipate left pedal and left cyclic. So here we go. So we're anticipating it. We're increasing our I need more left pedal. So I had to press just ever so gently a little more left pedal. Okay. And now from here, I'm just looking down the end of the runway, looking at that tree line, and I can see if I'm drifting to the left or to the right, or if I'm moving a little bit forward or a little backwards. I can make small changes using my anti-torque pedals to maintain directional control of the nose, and using the cyclic for my lateral, left and right, and forward and back. And we can just hold this here all day long in a month of Sundays, doesn't matter, right? We're not over controlling it. Let me bring it back down. Some of the other common problems that people might have is even if you get it light on the wheels and you put your control foot in left pedal, little left cyclic, you're anticipating, you may be raising the collective a little bit too fast. Okay, that's going to cause, the faster you lift the collective, the faster the rotation of the fuselage is going to be. So small, fine movements are going to move the aircraft less than large, gross inputs. So your over controlling could be coming from large application of collective. So we're light on the wheels. We have our left pedal and our left cyclic anticipating, but you come in with the collective a little bit too fast, and the nose goes that way. So now you're going to put left pedal in, but you put too much in. So then you're going to relax the left pedal, and the nose is going to come to the right a little, and you're going to want to put more left pedal in, and then you forget about your collective and you're at 100 feet. So very slow application of the collective when you're entering into a hover. We don't want to throw that collective straight up into the air all the way to the stops, because again, the faster you raise the collective, the faster the rotation of the fuselage is going to be. So the slower you raise the collective, the slower the fuselage is going to turn, and that's going to give you a little bit more time if you need less pedal or more pedal as you enter into your hover. So again, small movements of the collective. Another issue that you could have when it comes to over controlling is with the pitch. Let me come back over here and get it into a hover. So if you get going a little bit too fast forward, even in the hover, you know, like 10 knots or whatever, and you try to fix it, let's set her down. Oh, come on. Alright, let's set it down. So you do everything pretty good. You bring your collective up nice and slow, anticipate left pedal, a little left cyclic, you bring it into a hover. As you notice, if you start to drift forward, that nose is going to dip. And if I don't move my collective, watch what happens. Okay? We start to lose a little altitude. So that's why we're moving the controls, all of them. Forward, back, left, right, collective, a little bit up and down if you need to. And the biggest thing is the over-controlling. If you're just putting gross inputs in, you're going to be behind the helicopter. So again, if you come up, push the collective too much, you get a right rotation, you come in with a lot of left pedal, now you're going to go past and you got to put right pedal in, and then next thing you know, you're spinning out of control. So I hope that helps, and we'll see you on the next one.